Hello, everybody, and welcome to Joker's Wildside Watch Along. I am Lobo, and today we got Saturday night's main event. Let me know you got from where you guys are joining me. I know I missed yesterday's Friday night SmackDown. My internet went down, but regardless, we're here for the main event. As we do have a U.S. title match, Zelina versus Chelsea, R-Truth versus John Cena. Yeah. Yep, we'll try to get the world championship from Jay Uso. Well, the future's right now. Time to prove it in the championship match because the whole country is ready. James, the fan favorite, world heavyweight champion. It is time to defend that prized possession he won at WrestleMania. Where a retro feel of 80s nostalgia glory days meets modern day momentum of a new generation. Alright. Oh, very old school. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to tonight. So we can bring you the following entertainment special. Win. I'm hoping Jey Uso beats Logan Paul. It was cool.
One of the most popular programs in the history of television.
Ooh, what a spirit. Oh, yeah.
Determined champion, stretching up rivalries and define legacies. Welcome inside, everybody. Thrilled you're with us. Joe Tessitore, along with the man who 40 years ago this month was in this very same
Jesse the Body Ventura.
Jesse the Body Ventura is with us for Saturday Night. Jesse, you and I had breakfast this morning, and over coffee, our focus went to the steel cage match. And you said, when it comes to Drew and Damian Priest, things feel very different. Well, first and foremost, I don't drink coffee. Second and foremost, yeah, you're right. The object of this is to get out of the ring. That ain't gonna happen. With McIntyre and Priest, it's gonna stay in the ring, and you're gonna see somebody win the match inside the cage. And, you know, let me just say this. I don't know why anyone would take a cage match. Because when you go in the cage, you might walk in looking pretty, and you can come out looking awful damn ugly.
I know you're very excited as well for Jey Uso's title defense against Logan Paul.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. You think Mike Tyson will take another dive?
Oh, we will see what happens. Let's get to the man who will call all the action. The all-time greatest Michael Cole, the man who was just in the ring 2 weeks ago. Gentlemen, take it away.
Thanks, Tess. Michael Cole, Pat McAfee at ringside. Pat,
Oh, yeah, Pat.
A lot of memories for you.
Yeah, dreams came true in this building. The Thunderdome was here, obviously, a few years back, and I debuted here. I made my name here, and this place is spectacular. 1,000 degrees in Tampa Bay, Florida today, and it's going to be even hotter in here.
Let's go to the action.
All right, let's see who's starting with the tag match. Who's starting off hot? Sami Zayn
And CM Punk versus the big dog, Braun Breaker, and Seth freaking Rollins.
The following is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied by
Braun Breaker in all black too.
Paul Heyman, the Wiseman, Paul Heyman, at a combined weight of 455 pounds, the team Breaker.
Let me know who you guys are rooting for in the comments. Seth Rollins and Braun versus, or CM Punk and Sami Zayn. I have Seth Rollins and Braun winning. Possibly the turn that we've been looking for, that they've been teasing of Sami.
They've been running roughshod on everybody.
In a matchup tonight that is extremely personal, especially when it comes to Seth Rollins, CM Punk.
Yeah. Crowd loudly chanting for CM Punk. I do like this leather and fur jacket that Seth has.
Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Batman.
You know, have Seth Rollins said he had respect for Sami Zayn until Sami, quote, stuck his nose in my business. And now it's become personal, and Rollins and Sami Zayn is going to get what's coming to him here tonight.
Sami Zayn always fights for what he thinks is right. Constant underdog. He's been seeing the Braun Breaker, Seth freaking Rollins, and Paul Heyman have been doing for Monday Night Raw. Felt obligated to step up and say, this ain't how this is going to go.
A lot of history, and we'll talk about it between Sami Zayn and Braun Breaker.
No, the crowd is definitely waiting for it. You can feel it. Yep.
The roof has been blown off the England Center.
Punk is ready.
CM Punk is all business tonight. His first match since WrestleMania, the night that he was screwed by his longtime best friend, Paul Heyman. The night that Heyman aligned with Seth Rollins and changed the landscape of our industry.
There's supposed to be a tag, but it's not, as they start off hot. I'll go Seth.
And now Punk and Sami turn their attention to Braun Breaker. This is going to be an all-out war here tonight on Saturday night's main event.
A lot of passion, a lot of hate. You should expect this to be a brawl.
And Braun Breaker.
Ooh, taken out too by both CM Punk and Sami.
On fire early.
Clearing house. Punk stalking Seth freaking Rollins. Sami Zayn says hello, and we're off.
And Sean Bennett, the official calls for the bell, and we're underway. Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins will start this matchup tonight. These two longtime friends, total respect for one another, until Sami Zayn decided that, well, he was going to go to the side again. Rollins and Braun Breaker pays dividends. Made, and here comes Breaker, the unpredictable badass of Seth Rollins' group. Face to earth.
Uh-oh, here we go. Immediately taking out Sammy with that flying lariat.
How is that even possible?
As we're going to go into commercial break, do not go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Joker's Rockside Watch Along, as we're back here on Saturday Night Main Event. Breaker in control of Sammy right now.
Yeah, Breaker through the official, and Rollins with a couple of cheap shots to Sami Zayn. Smart move by Breaker, not allowing him to make his way across the ring to make the tag to Punk.
Very young in the relationship of Braun Breaker and Seth freaking Rollins, but they've been working together perfectly since they started alongside Paul Heyman.
Yeah, great history between the two men in the ring right now. Suplex by Braun Breaker.
Covered. And kick out barely a two.
Kicks out. Braun Breaker beat Sami Zayn at SummerSlam last year in the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah, Braun Breaker.
It looks like he hurt his,
he's an absolute dog.
Braun hurt his chest in that big layer he does from the apron to the announce desk.
No, Nate. No, not at all. It's still continuing in the developmental stage. It's looking very good here. This Breaker still up to the floor. And Sammy with an opportunity. Goes through.
Tag to CM Punk.
And the 5-time world champion, CM Punk, goes to work Now the man he hates more than anything on this planet, Seth Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins and CM Punk despise each other. So you know it's gonna feel good. Especially after when Rollins in it.
Already going for the go to sleep?
WrestleMania.
Too soon, brother.
Measuring his man. Looking to put Seth Rollins to sleep. Seth, though, able to drop behind, runs into a kick by Punk to the midsection. Wait a minute.
Ooh. Nice. Hits Pop Rocks. Kick out by Seth.
CM Punk. Code Red.
Cold Reds. Pop Rocks.
Absolutely incredible by Punk here tonight. Change the game here in Saturday night's main event.
Ooh, Shining Wizard in the corner.
Mouth of Seth freaking Rollins.
And now,
Ooh, takes out both of them.
Punk delivers a bulldog to Rollins.
One man wrecking through. Get out of the way, Paul Heyman.
Heyman's going to get his one day, no doubt about that. Punk now top rope.
I don't know, actually.
Waiting for that elbow.
I think it was more time.
The cockroach. Oh, there's the elbow. Delivered to Rollins. Put the leg handle.
Then kick out.
For Punk.
Here's CM Punk taking out both Seth and Punk. Breaker. Bulldog, clothesline. One CM Punk in control.
CM Punk
Going for the go to sleep again.
main event back in 2007. In a tag team matchup, Punk now lifting him up. Breaker looking to save his mentor, Rollins, and does.
Yeah, let's get tag team wrestling there.
Ironically, the last time Punk was in a Saturday night's main event, the tag team.
Going for pedigree.
The boogie is
Ooh, cover. Rollins. One, two. Ooh, Sammy breaks it up.
Things up for his tag team.
Ron Breaker will handle Sammy for that.
And he sent out to the apron.
Perfect timing by Sami Zayn as this match is over with.
Those low bridges.
Emotional power kicks, all of these men. Zayn now with Breaker outside. Up the top.
Nice. He takes out Breaker.
Take it over.
That little springboard moonsault as we go into another commercial break. Do not go anywhere. Welcome back to JoJerz Alongside Watch Along, as we're here on Saturday night's main event. CM Punk and Seth Rollins going at it with their tag match.
Beating the hell out of each other.
Looking for the go to sleep, the GTS. Rollins able to slip out of it yet again. Rollins looking for the stomp.
Misses with the stomp. Ooh, double down.
CM Punk set freaking Rollins up there. Thought he had him instead. Double lariat, both men down. Who has more left in the tank here on Saturday night?
And this is a very important match, Pat, for the coalition of Rollins and Breaker.
CM Punk and Seth Rollins kicking each other on the floor as they're trying to crawl. Tag. And to Braun.
Now at Breaker. And Zayn using his speed went for the blue thunder bomb. Breaker able to counter. Breaker looking to use his power. Sammy slips over the again.
Big chop by Sammy.
Sammy gonna walk the top rope. Oh!
Tornado DDT, nice.
Sammy has his opportunity to end this.
Yeah, looking for the Haluva kick. It's Rollins again.
Seth Rollins.
Getting involved. CM Punk said no way. He calls Rollins out.
Uh-oh, exploder on the corner to Braun. Luke was walking that way. Paul Heyman.
It's not great.
Uh-oh.
Paul Heyman just said, save this match.
Is he going to get kicked out? Uh-oh. 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 Bronson Reed is back. Is he the new guy? Yeah. Taking out CM Punk. Reed returns. Ooh, and a spear to Sammy. Cover. 3. Wow.
Big Bronson Reed to abolish CM Punk and set Braun Breaker up to win this. But
yeah, it looks like he's gonna join. He's the third man you guys been waiting for.
You're ahead of yourself. A lot of history between Reed and Rollins.
Bronson Reed will fight everybody if we know anything about him.
Oh, here we go. The big dog and Reed looking at each other, staring each other down.
Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker.
Woo, he brought him into the family. Or to their group.
You gotta be kidding me.
Of course.
Seth Rollins had another play all along.
Wow. Yeah.
Tonight.
As Bronson and Braun shake hands.
Differences between Reed and Rollins in the past. For some reason,
Oh, CM Punk going after Paul. Oh, all that weight on CM Punk.
Another assault by Reed.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
A half a dozen tsunamis he suffered at one point in his career at the hands of this man. A storm.
Ooh,
The CM Punk.
big old tsunami.
These people are thirsty for another tsunami.
Yes, they are.
But why, after their history, why is Reed with Rollins and Heyman and Breaker?
I think if you're Bronson Reed, you think, why not?
This dangerous coalition may have just become unstoppable.
very curious to see how Bronson Reed factors into this new group. But I am here with Chelsea Green and her secret bird.
Happy. I have risen from the ashes.
Is that an eagle or a phoenix?
I was in mourning, but now it is night. Saturday night main event to be exact. And guess what? The votes are in, Kathy. And after I beat Selena Vega, I will enter my second term as the greatest, first ever, longest reigning, most dangerous United States Women's Champion. Thank you for your service. Pledge your allegiance.
We got the U.S. title match. Chelsea Green trying to get her title back versus Selena.
She'll always be able to talk no matter what she's battling. And tonight, he's looking to get her title back.
Is Chelsea sick?
The following contest is set for one fall, and it is for the Women's United States Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, being accompanied by the secret purpose from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, Chelsea.
You know, Pat, she's been wearing black as of late and mourning for losing the United States Championship. But tonight she comes out, decked out in some red, white, blue. It seems like she already believes that her, well, second term has begun.
It looks like she's got her swagger back alongside her secret purpose.
Yeah.
Looking to get her title back on a Saturday night.
And Saturday night's main event is presented by
Dude,
Dude Wipes. That's clean. Hands down.
let me know in the comments who you guys are rooting for in this match. Chelsea Green,
They're telling us the
Or-
lies. Well,
Selena to retain. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Joker's Worldside Watch Along, as we're back here on Saturday night main event with the women's U.S. title match. Zelina defending it versus Chelsea Green.
In this city. Well, moments ago, wow, tag team matchup, CM Punk. He with Sami Zayn.
Yeah, I got a new member.
And Sami was going for the haluva kick and the win, and then things just fell apart when Hayden got involved.
An absolute genius. Paul Heyman interrupted, got the ref's back turned, and in return happened a Bronson Reed.
Yeah, big Bronson Reed pummeling Punk, driving him through the barricade.
And then eats a spear for being distracted.
Hit the spear to pick up the win, but the question becomes, why was Reed out here?
We learned quickly, wouldn't we call it? Seth freaking Rollins embraces Big Bronson Reed. Paul Heyman celebrates, and Braun Breaker understands that there is now 4.
And then the return of the
Nah.
tsunami. Absolutely crushing Punk. And Rollins just changed the game.
Again.
WWE again.
Turn him into a CM Punk cake, am I right? As Chelsea Green and her secret Hervis await the arrival of our champion.
Very mounting to it. We didn't stand up for Chelsea.
The secret Hervis certainly wanted us to pay our respects.
And her opponent,
She's been champion for a month. Is this her first title defense?
Ladies and gentlemen, for only the third time in the history of Saturday night's main event, a women's championship will be on the line. The first was back in the very first Saturday night's main event. Wendy Richter knocking off the fabulous Moolah. And then earlier this year, Rhea Ripley beating Nia Jax. Tonight, Zelina Vega defending the United States Championship against Chelsea Green.
Yeah, she has a All Might beard, for those that know, from My Hero Academia. Took me a second.
About how she believed this was meant to be, that everything is finally right in her universe, that the reality has set in, that it is no longer a dream, and after 15 years, Pat, of competing, she finally wins her first singles championship in WWE.
Second ever United States champion. That's quite a title for Zelina Vega. She's undefeated against Chelsea Green in the past. It's her first title defense. Obviously, got to win your first before you can be the longest reign.
Ooh, Chelsea immediately attacked.
And taking a fight to Zelina Vega. Zelina beat Chelsea back at the end of April to win the United States Women's Championship as Zelina bounced off the top turnbuckle.
And Zelina Vega has a lot of pride in being the United States champion, as did Chelsea Green. Her secret Hervis is obviously a numbers game here that Zelina's going to have to figure out.
Oh, missed with the boot. Selena roll up. And then kick out.
Zelina has that Chelsea's number. You mentioned it before. Vega 4-0 against Green in singles matches in their career.
Ooh, big back elbow from Selena.
United States champion.
Uh-oh.
Taking Chelsea
Uh-oh.
down now.
Set up.
Zelina Vega to pay
Nope.
homage to her mentor, Rey Mysterio. But Green
Ooh, big strike from Chelsea.
Chelsea Green much taller than Zelina Vega, so she's going to have to reach on her at all times.
Zelina Vega is feisty. They come. She loves being the underdog. She said she's learned a lot, of course, from
Uh-oh. Powerbomb to the outside. Uh-oh.
The history of the game. And Chelsea
Ooh, big powerbomb on the outside.
to the floor.
A power bomb from Chelsea Green, who wants her United States title.
Chelsea
Champions
goes for a roll-up. One. And then a kick out.
Two. Green needs to pin or submit. Zelina Vega to win the championship tonight.
Chelsea Green will be distracted.
Big powerbomb.
Power bomb on the outside, then immediately Zelina back in the ring to try to get the pin. Feels like she's locked in.
Her head looked like it rattled when she got powerbombed.
Chelsea getting to dominate this match with Vega. The inaugural United States Women's Champion.
Ooh, Selena fighting back.
Big slap from Chelsea Green.
She won the championship here on Saturday
Cover
night.
from Chelsea.
Covered now by Green.
And a kick out by
And a
Selena.
kick out.
They're kicking out there too. Like, Chelsea's been in control here. A lot of big time shots since that power bomb. Selena tough as they come.
Zelina Vega will not give up without a fight with Green now.
is dominating. He Piper living out fire outside the ring, looking on, and there's secret purpose.
He did it because Chelsea Green is hurt.
Right.
Zelina is our champion. She's also on her back yet again. Chelsea Green in complete control.
We're the best analyst in the business. We're going to be joined by the legendary analyst, Jesse the Body Ventura, the governor, joining us for the steel cage match later on tonight.
He's looking for destruction.
That should be the main event.
Somebody's leaving that thing ugly tonight. As only the Body could. Is Zelina
Ooh,
fighting
jawbreaker
back on Chelsea Green.
from Zelina. Oh, and returns with the big boot.
And Chelsea continues to dominate.
Chelsea had told me earlier today that he wanted to wear down Zelina Vega. I believe the longer this match goes, the better it is for Green to regain her United States Women's Championship.
She's been doing submission. She's been...
Oh, once for splash, no one home.
Zelina Vega.
Roll kick. Roll
Secret
kick.
Service actually told her to do that. It backfired quickly. As Zelina Vega was looking for one thing that she could flip on that. She found it.
Zelina trying to fight back in this. Zelina favoring her left elbow. The clothesline takes down Green, and this is for Chelsea. How to be afraid of. Zelina picking up some momentum using her quickness.
And a high speed affair is good for Zelina.
Suplex. Ooh, high angle.
Zelina Vega hitting with kick up now, and the champ's rolling. Into the corner. On the knees, take out Green.
Double knees. I like that.
Zelina going up to the second rope.
Vega, up to the second rope. Focusing on Green. Green ducks out of harm's way. Zelina's got to roll through. And, wow.
Wow, the power being displayed by Chelsea Green.
Unpretty her.
Pretty unpretty her. Her finishing move, but
Backstabber from Zelina.
Backstabber.
For the rally.
619.
She got caught up, yeah.
Catch it clean. She didn't catch it clean.
But she still caught her in the bridge of the nose.
Kick there by Zelina.
Well,
Now the secret purpose trying to get involved. Referee distracted. Piper Niven dragging Vega down off the top rope.
This dude dropped her right up there on the turnbuckle.
the Secret Service, or her service, whatever.
And now Vega with a headbutt trying to battle back.
Oh, Zelina
No,
Vega.
they're planning something out there.
Vega now.
Going for
Chelsea Green in trouble.
a cold red
Zelina
from the
Vega
second rope.
way up top.
Ooh, lands, bro. Cover. 2, 3. Wow. Was that it?
Zelina Vega.
Okay. Oh, she was busted open.
Zelina
Her
Vega
nose was
retains
busted
the
open.
United States Championship tonight. Secret Herman. They thought Chelsea was going to pick up the win.
They were waving American flags on the outside and on the second rope.
Oh, she was already bleeding off.
Chelsea
Cover.
Green for a code red to retain her title. She remains undefeated against Chelsea Green. She remains our United States champion. And Chelsea busted open. I'm for serious XM. What a fight.
Or she probably got kicked. Oh, up next. Wow, that's not the main event. I think the cage match is the main event. John Cena and R-Truth woman up next.
We'll take on the man who says he wants to return John Cena to his normal self. R-Truth. Cena and Truth coming up on Saturday night's main event.
All right, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
tonight's main event.
Welcome back to Joker's Wild Side Watch Along as we're back here on Saturday night's main event.
A Hall of Famer, one of the greatest managers of all time, the Mouth of the South.
Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart.
In over 30 Saturday night main events over the years. Another Hall of Famer here as well.
Hey, the Bushwhacker.
Is here. Hall of Famer, terrific tag team, captivating audiences around the world. And in fact, Jimmy Hart's Nasty Boys once beat the Bushwhackers in the Saturday night main event back in the 1980s. As a lightning rod, so is Jimmy Hart. Great to see all the legends that helped this company.
We have
we're in Tampa tonight. 2 weeks
John Cena versus R-Truth coming up next.
Live from Los Angeles. The nightcap, of course, Money in the Bank. That takes place at the Intuit Dome. But
Ooh, we hold it with Kingo and Chad Gable going at it. Worlds collide. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, Carlos?
It takes place again at the Kia Forum. It'll be on YouTube, WWE YouTube channel. And Vikingo in action against Chad Gable.
Okay.
And man, if you have not had a chance to experience Vikingo, you are in for a very
Yeah, dude is very athletic.
luchador, of course. Part of Triple
Very
H,
crazy.
Acquired by WWE. He's exciting. He's exhilarating. And the man Vikingo with a big ovation here tonight in Tampa. On Saturday night's main event. Well, John, Pat, I should say, in a matter of moments, John Cena will be out here in a match against R-Truth. Remember, this is the last
Me
time
too.
in Tampa.
When you messaged me, I was
John
out
Cena
cold.
retirement tour is now underway. Yeah, there's a lot of John Cena.
I woke up 15 minutes before the show.
Everywhere. I'll be excited to see what the reaction, how it all goes. Well, the
Yeah, we've already had Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn, and Braun Breaker beat Sami Zayn and CM Punk. With the return of Bronson Reed and him joining Seth Rollins. And the change, Selena retained her title. They're going over Cena's
of an abusive relationship.
Fern.
When I first got here, oh, you let me know really loud that you hated me. So what did I do? I went and I changed myself, hoping that you would like me a little bit.
The Doctor of Thugonomics.
So what did I do?
I think that was his best gimmick.
And I started to win. I won a lot, and you hated it. What's it? All you do is be hurtful, and you only care about yourselves. You don't wear this for support. You wear it to make you feel good. You wear words like hustle, loyalty, and respect. I live them every day. Need you anymore. Don't care about you. You don't matter to me.
I kind of like this because he's not lying. Cena's not saying anything that's wrong, not wrong, but like false. Through his whole career, it was always cheers and boos. Cheers by the kids and booed by everybody else.
WWE.
But then again, you are Orton guy, Carlos. So that always been a clash there for you. We're going to another commercial break. Jesus. All right, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
awesome
Welcome
show.
back to JoJerz Well Said Watch Along. We're back here on Saturday night's main event.
On Saturday the 12th.
What do you mean you guessed, Carlos? You know it's kind of true. Cena fans aren't or weren't Orton fans back in the day. And the same is on the opposite.
For more information.
Yeah.
Saturday night
Nope.
main event on NBC is presented by Good Wipes.
As
That's clean.
I got older, I also went that way. I started rooting for the heels. They make more sense. That's why I got
Beautiful
bad
night,
guys tattooed on me. As we got Cena and R-Truth coming up next. Cena out first, and the crowd explodes even though they're chanting Cena sucks. You know, with the old Tampa Bay Buccaneers colors, that orange sickle, orange and red. There's still a lot of cheers for Cena as much as he is being booed. I believe this is not for the title, by the way. Which I think it should be, just because.
Massachusetts, weighing 251 pounds. He is the undisputed WWE champion, John.
A very interesting reaction, of course, for John Cena tonight. When the initial music hits, the crowd comes to its feet, and then when Cena appears, he's booed out of the building.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the greatest of all time. Gracing Tampa with his presence for the final time. The last real champion, John Cena.
Yeah, you didn't know?
Looking at the greatest of all time, the 17-time record-setting world champion John Cena. A lot of people wear.
R-Truth is coming to John Cena's music. Oh, that is fucking great.
And here comes perhaps his biggest fan. Decked out in full Cena gear. That's wrong, Cena, baby.
Weighing in at 220 pounds, R-Truth.
Well, there's an interesting statistic we saw a bit earlier, the fact that R-Truth in his career is 2-1 versus John Cena. Cena, however,
Jesus.
What R-Truth
The first match was pretty good, the tag match, especially with Bronson Reed
is to
return.
personal loyalty and respect back into his hero, John Cena, tonight. Let's not forget, Cena beat Randy Orton thanks to R-Truth, and how did Cena repay him? He ain't him to a table for a Christmas.
Remember, John Cena is R-Truth's childhood hero.
This might be a gimmick infringement.
John Cena just disrespects the hell out of him.
And
And
Cena taking R-Truth immediately. I think that was great from R-Truth there.
Salty R-Truth as the matchup just gets underway. Obviously upset with the fact that Truth came out here trying to be the good John Cena, I guess you would put it. The WWE fans reacted positively.
There'll also be some PTSD previous days for John Cena. currently have 11 of the top 20 trends on X right now, and I think there's another one or two about to join.
Yep.
Cena and Ron Cena are putting on
Ron Cena.
here in Tampa. John
Fucking
Cena's
bad.
last time ever here in the city that he calls one of his hosts.
Yeah, John Cena, of course.
By the way,
Ron
you
Cena
guys,
lost
R-Truth
the
did
series.
turn
John
53
Cena
earlier this year.
disgustingly throws it back on top.
Well, here in Tampa, Florida, John Cena won the 10th of the record-setting 17 titles back in 2011 at Steve World.
There goes the shoulder blocks, classic Cena. But now slowing it
The
down.
greatest of all time. You call him the greatest of all time. A lot of people do, and half this arena saying that he can't wrestle. I think he might have just pissed off John Cena.
Now another shoulder tackle. Cena taking his time, much more deliberate than he has been in the past. Looking to fight back, and Cena
Spin that power bomb.
take him down and put him in position for his vintage 5-knuckle shuffle. Connect.
Is this gonna be over that quick?
Vintage John Cena here.
Measuring truth.
Come on, Truth, fight out.
An attitude
Yep.
adjustment. Truth, though, able to sit out under
Here we go. Shoulder blocks by R-Truth.
on his own. And R-Truth, another shoulder tackle.
This looks familiar, little
Yep.
deja vu.
And this is vintage Cena. What Truth is put on display here.
Let's go, Truth.
Listen to this place. 5-knuckle shuffle by Truth.
Truth looking for the AA.
Truth up.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. One. Two. Nailed. Cena but kicks out at 2.
Near fall by Truth.
That would have been hilarious. Going for the STF.
They're going to take another one now. The STF locked in. The STF locked in on Cena, who goes to the ropes to force the break.
John Cena.
Oh my God, R-Truth is the best.
Moves better than anybody else on earth.
Yeah, but R-Truth delivered them perfectly to take control of this match. I talked to Truth earlier today. I asked him what's gotten into John Cena in your mind. He compared Cena to Dolph in Lord of the Rings. He became power hungry. Going after the gold. His Truth is whipped into the steel post now by Cena.
Cena throws Truth back into the ring, and what's he
Gonna go
thinking
for
here?
it. The title.
We've seen him do this time and time again.
John Cena with the title at hand. Again, the title's not on the line in this matchup. John Cena, I believe, this wants to embarrass and do damage to R-Truth tonight above and beyond anything else.
Can't use that, says Jason Ayers, the referee.
Put R-Truth down for good.
Uh-oh.
Maybe this is the moment.
Maybe
John Cena has been considered.
maybe he has a problem.
Cena coming back.
And said, maybe this isn't the way I need to be.
He's gonna low blow him. He's gonna low blow him, watch. I told you. Hey, and that should be it. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Jesus.
Well, John Cena suckered some of us in tonight.
Yeah, he did.
Decided not to use the championship, instead decided to
Now he's gonna use it.
It's become sort of his calling.
And now he hits him with the belt.
Again, no reason for that. Yet another despicable by John Cena.
The goat rams the title off the head of another victim as he walks out of here. The same way he walked in.
Jeez. Someone coming out.
We said it earlier. This is
nowhere close to how people believe John Cena would be spending his final year, his retirement year here in WWE.
Especially here in Tampa, a place he calls home, a place he's done a lot of great for. We were hoping for a make-a-wish, a positive night. Instead, it ends with a kick in the balls and then a title to the head and down goes Bronson.
Ladies and gentlemen, switching gears now. We're going to head into a matchup that's extremely personal. It has been violent and vicious.
Yeah, you're right. It was a stupid match, but
Tonight it will end inside.
did we really expect more, especially since the title was on the line? Ooh, next the steel cage match. That's the match I'm looking forward to.
It feels like we're stuck in a cycle. We sabotage each other until we destroy everything. I'm banged up, frustrated. It's the wall I'm getting stuck by myself. For getting stuck in this vortex that is Drew McIntyre's petty.
This next match should be great, knowing these two. Drew and Damian in a cage match.
It's the only reason you're relevant. You're obsessed with me.
Yeah, I agree.
And you see everything you've ever wanted.
Their street fight in WrestleMania was pretty good. This one should be better. Hopefully.
I would have been a Grand Slam champion if it wasn't for you. This has to end.
Saturday night's main event.
He's all that work.
I want you to feel real. I want this to happen inside a steel cage.
Only one man is gonna walk out of that cage. The other is leaving on a stretcher.
Abuse, violence. I hope this is what you wanted, Drew, because it's what you're gonna get. The cycle ends here.
And tonight, the nearly 2-year-old rivalry ends inside that structure. Ace, the steel cage where you win via escape, pinfall, or submission. In a match presented by Dude Wipes, because winner cleans better. It is a steel cage match.
All right.
Priest, McIntyre.
Let me know who you think is going to win in the comments as we'll go into commercial break. Do not go anywhere. Welcome back to JoJerz Worldside Watching On. We're back here on Saturday Night Main Event with Jey Uso, the champ,
Main event.
facing off face to face with Cena.
Jey Uso. Been a long time. John Cena. Last time I seen you, I threw you out the window, Royal Rumble, Moose.
Doc.
That's good. Very fun. I'm glad you remember the last time we saw each other. I'm looking forward to the next time I see you. You see, there's something special about you being from one of the most prestigious families in the history of our industry and losing the World Heavyweight Championship to Logan Paul. Wouldn't it be something if when my clock strikes 0, I take this championship home with me, and that championship is around the waist of a YouTuber? Sounds like that would almost ruin wrestling. Gosh, that's a lot of pressure for the match tonight.
John Cena's so monotone.
I'll be watching
Uh-oh, he might get involved.
Defends the world title
Oh,
tonight. Many
shit.
legends here tonight in Saturday night's main event as well, including Melanie Kai, former women's champion, two-time tag team champion, competed against Wendy Richter in the first ever WrestleMania. Also here tonight, the legendary
Tatanka.
Native American star Sataka.
You remember him, right, Carlos?
82 singles matches without a loss. He was in 3 WrestleManias, 18 premium live events in his career. And speaking of legends, joining us here at ringside, the Governor, Jesse the Body Ventura. Jesse, back in January 1986, you competed here on Saturday Night Main Event in Tampa. Let's take it to the tape and tell us what happened.
Well, what happened here is I set a record. Never before in the history of broadcasting had somebody gone from the broadcast booth down to the ring, wrestled, and when he was done, went back up and finished the broadcast. And now, as I understand it, my colleague, this guy right here, McAfee, tried to steal my record by getting into the ring as a color commentator. How dare you try to do what Jesse Ventura did? The only reason that I'm not blasting you right now is because you lost.
And Jesse won.
And I won.
Let's get set for the steel cage match. Let's go to Lillian Garcia. That's why you're the body, brother.
Well, actually, I admire Pat for doing it. He's the second broadcaster in history to climb into a ring.
There are no countouts.
Football,
and
baseball,
no
none of them do it.
The only way to win is by pinfall, submission, or escaping the cage through the cage door, or climbing over the top with both feet hitting the floor.
I'm actually undefeated at WrestleMania, Jesse, but who wants to talk about that?
Who do you got there, Carlos? Let me know in the comments.
Who the hell do wrestle?
I was not good, body. He's never lost.
Hey, I'll tell you something here, guys. I don't understand why McIntyre would agree to get into a cage.
He's 3-0 in steel cages in his career.
I don't care. He's a good-looking guy. You can be a good-looking guy, and after a steel cage match, you ain't good-looking anymore.
Testing.
Introducing first, from Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
Couple prior steel cage matches in Saturday night's main event history, both included Hulk Hogan, one against Paul Orndorff, the other against the big boss man. Drew McIntyre is on a mission to destroy Damian Priest, Jesse.
Oh, yeah, and I'll tell you this. I can say this honestly, Pat. If it were Saturday night's main event back in the 80s, I do not think NBC would allow a cage match on TV. So the times indeed have changed when you can get a cage match on NBC.
Well, they certainly have, and what these two men are about to do to each other inside of it, it's about to be tough to watch, I do believe, buddy.
Well, you know, the object is to escape.
But I got the feeling neither one of these guys
I think
give a damn about his
Damian
history. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
is gonna win as he lost at WrestleMania, but I don't know. I think Drew needs to win though to win a
because winner cleans
rivalry here because he's lost the last two.
That started a couple years ago at WrestleMania when he won the World Championship, held it for just over 5 minutes before Damian Priest cashed in Money in the Bank to take the title from McIntyre, and ever since then, these men have detested one another.
The thing about this too, Pat, remember this. When a cage match happens, you're not going to see much wrestling.
All fight.
Exactly.
That riff from Damian
I've
Priest's
been in a few
entrance,
of them in my
such
career, and there's
so good.
something that
Does he have a
you
demon
kinda
on him?
wanna forget
On his
about.
head? Oh shit! Okay.
And his opponent, from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
You know, recent history between these two. Priest eliminated McIntyre from the Rumble, eliminated McIntyre from the Chamber. McIntyre caused Priest to be eliminated from the Chamber. McIntyre won at WrestleMania. They were in a fatal four-way war where a South of Heaven was delivered from the stands to a table. Priest had his teeth knocked through his cheek. McIntyre almost knocked out Cole. Serious neck injury from that. Tonight they do it inside a steel cage.
And like I said, I do not believe 35 years ago you would have had this on network television.
Well, you've got it tonight on NBC. Damian Priest, who recently had what he called a highlight of
This
his
should be a
career.
great match, and it starts hot. Oh, they're gonna start outside.
Damian Priest and that's will not start until they're locked in the cage.
The door's not been shut.
You know, they may not even get to the cage.
Well, they've been fighting all over the place. Just look at what happened on SmackDown last night.
Drew looking for some weapons.
Remember,
Yep.
no disqualifications in this matchup, and McIntyre are going to take full advantage as he sends some steel chairs into the ring.
Bring some luggage
And
with you
now-
inside that steel cage.
Door slammed shut. And the match is underway. Priest catches him with a right hand. Any strategy, Jesse, in a match like this?
No, it's what it is, survival. This is about surviving in there. You're going to get your face rammed into the fence. You know,
Big chops by Drew.
turnbuckles will be outdated right there. You know, you see that? He ain't looking to hit him into a turnbuckle.
Oh!
He's looking to put his head through the fence.
So, Jesse, how do you mentally prepare yourself for going inside a steel cage off the flatliner?
Well, my best attitude was get ready. You're going in there for the fight of your life, and it's survival. To me, you go in a cage.
Nice
it's about
right from
surviving the cage.
When it was making earlier, holding a career high when Damian Priest a couple of weeks ago, Pat was in
Ooh, super kick
New York
by
Walk
Priest.
of Fame. That it was so important to him and his family. As Priest now looks to put McIntyre away.
Well earned, well deserved for Damian Priest as he's getting his eyes gouged by Drew McIntyre. No rules.
Again, everything legal in this matchup.
Yeah, that's the difficult thing here too. Your referee, the only thing the referee can do is count them out.
Ooh, finally Priest hits that fence. The first one to do so.
Taking control. Drew claims that Damian is obsessed with him. That he's been drawn into the Drew McIntyre vortex. Now Priest.
Ooh, long dart to the cage.
McIntyre is taking over.
It looks like we're going into a break. Do not go anywhere. We'll be back with this cage match. Welcome back to Joker's Wild Side Watch. Along as we're back here, Saturday night's main event. McIntyre trying to escape the cage. I do agree with you there, Carlos. Though this rivalry needs to end. Hopefully, it ends here. Oh! Razor's Edge from the top rope.
Hey, that would have been game, set, match. Damian Priest has been able to climb up over this fence and get the hell out of here. A lot of these guys have been eating steel here since the beginning.
McIntyre now, top rope. Priest able to duck underneath.
Ooh, big move.
McIntyre
We got the Claymore.
Priest catches him. Priest down.
Saw from heaven. Cover. Priest for the win. 2. Then kick out.
2.5. That is Priest bread and butter moves. Yes, but you know what? Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Indeed. And Bocce, and that is close right there.
Incredible atmosphere here tonight at Tampa. Saturday night's main event on NBC. Is this the final tester in the rivalry?
I wonder who's going to go off the top.
Inside the steel
There
cage.
usually is a big old...
Trying to escape up over the top.
Uh-oh. Priest already at the top. Who's going to get launched off the top here?
Get the 1, 2, 3. So he said, "I'm going to climb the cage and get the hell out of here."
They're going to do that superplex spot there.
I don't know. If he gets away, he'll make it.
Yeah.
McIntyre's got him hooked. He's got him hooked. He's looking to grab the tights and get a grip. When he gets that, oh yeah.
Ooh. Oh, Drew kicked up. Looking for that Claymore.
Looking for the Claymore.
Ooh, eats it. Cover. 1, 2. Nail. Priest kicked out.
Tampa's on fire.
I want to keep track of these referees and their timing on this 1, 2, 3.
Every ref has their own count. That's certainly a piece of information we have.
They all have their own count, but they need to be consistent with that count throughout the entire match. Indeed it is. The sold-out crowd of the Yuengling Center in Tampa, Florida, roaring their approval for this steel cage match between McIntyre and Priest. They're both down the guts right now. Look at, they're both out of gas. Yeah, tremendous. Nobody's got nothing left in the tank right now. Well, they've been through wars, Jesse, over the past number of months. I mean, just tonight, the tanks are emptying. Well, maybe not. Second win, perhaps, coming from both.
Yeah, we do, but I don't know if they're going to be any.
He's in a martial arts background and a big right hand.
Maybe the hard way.
Fight forever, and they have.
They might be busted the hard way. All right.
Damian Priest.
And Priest now in
Every piece of his body's a weapon.
Oh, went for the Claymore. No one there. Uh-oh. Crucifix roll up. 2, nail. Oh, going for the South of Heaven. Drew hits it. 2, nail, kick out.
Jesse, what does McIntyre have to do? Well, he's got to speed up the ref count.
Okay, obviously. Body, I think Drew McIntyre saw Damian Priest try to play more earlier and said, "Is that funny? I'm going to use your move too." These two have fought each other so much, I assume they know each other inside and out.
Yeah, Priest. And obviously, no one has any move to themselves because certainly anyone can do anything in them. Priest, as tough as they
Drew going for that steel,
staring back down
steps. Chair, sorry.
Sent it to the ring before this matchup even started. Now going to use it as a weapon and right to the midsection of Priest. Unloading again, no disqualification.
Hit him again.
The one and only time you can get that stuff in the ring. Again, your point that the official only counts the pinfallers, the submission in this matchup. Other officials outside the ring to see if both feet hit the floor. Do they get a full paycheck then if that's all they got?
Of course. They're putting themselves in danger, obviously. They're in a steel cage.
Jesse, they have the McAfee deal. Okay.
Always get paid in full, brother.
They got the McAfee deal, huh? Because, I mean, they don't have to do anything but count pinfall. I would think you'd get a discount on that.
McIntyre now believes he's got this
In
one won
control.
as he drags Priest back up.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute.
Oh, now, look at
You
now.
got
The way
a
that
chair.
position, this is how
Claymore.
McIntyre beat Priest at WrestleMania.
Oh, no one home.
Mrs. Priest into the chair goes McIntyre, and now it's Priest's opportunity with a chair.
Ooh.
He goes low, then he go high. Yep.
Oh, he's
And
thinking
Priest
something.
down. Oh no!
Oh, on the neck. Oh, going for the South of Heaven again.
Priest down to the McIntyre having problems breathing here.
Might have trouble eating for the next few months, too.
Maybe Priest better quit looking around at the crowd and finish him off when he's got the shot.
Priest has got a mouse growing under the left eye, and
Yeah.
He's digging around too much.
well, wait a minute. I believe
Uh-oh.
he just doesn't want to
Concerto.
McIntyre here. He wants to punish the man that's
Looking
made
for
his life a living
Concerto?
hell for the last 2 years. A concerto potentially here. Well,
McIntyre's in trouble.
he's thinking concerto, Cole.
Damian Priest with McIntyre.
Uh-oh, don't take him out.
The ring, Priest.
Oh, jeez.
Move that he used to eliminate his mentor. The man who invented the concerto a number of years ago.
Wow, first time they mentioned Edge in years.
He uses it against his own enemy.
Priest's eye is swelling up for sure,
Staring back at Drew.
but Drew looks like he's out.
He's wasting too much time. Drew McIntyre has not moved.
And Priest just walks out.
Instead of pinning McIntyre, he'd rather
Don't go back in.
deliver the
Well, there's a little bit of cut there. Carlos.
embarrassing McIntyre
Yeah.
and waltzing out of the ring to win the steel cage match. Wait a minute.
Here's your winner, Damian Priest.
Wait a minute. How do you win it going out the door?
That's the
Right speed over the top. What kind of BS is that?
Jesse does not like that.
Take a look at the match replay presented by Dude Lights tonight. McIntyre pressed for error there, and then this by Damian.
Yeah, Damian's left eye, he got a shiner.
Defeated McIntyre with a pin here after this match with the Concerto, but
But
Damian
technically,
Priest,
that's a headshot.
went through.
They don't do too many in WWE anymore.
Able to walk out of the cage on his own power with his head held high. A definitive victory tonight.
Yep. Your winner.
McIntyre.
I'll throw in there and say he walked out like a coward.
That's your take, Jesse, of course, but nonetheless,
That could have at least gone over the top of the cage if he's going out.
McIntyre
Walks out the door. Give me a break.
what it was being attended to by emergency medical personnel.
Boy, that was exciting, wasn't it? Walking out the door.
Well, that's how you win a steel cage match. Pinfall submission escape, no beat at the floor. Turned his back on Drew McIntyre after the concerto and walked out on him, buddy. He thinks it was probably a show of greatness, if you ask Damian Priest.
Well, he might think so, but I think he should have gone out over the top. Not walk out the door.
Damian, I mean, put Drew McIntyre in position out.
Why didn't he call up and have the limo driver waiting to open it for him?
Emergency medical personnel attending to McIntyre off the concerto. McIntyre, he wants to walk out of his own power. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Next,
we are moments away from our main event here tonight. The world champion,
Jey Uso versus your favorite wrestler, Logan
Paul.
Paul.
Media megastar Logan Paul. Uso Paul coming up next.
Don't worry about it, we'll be right back. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to JoJerz Alongside Watch Along. As we're back here on Saturday night's main event with the Body and Joe Tessitore.
What's impressed me is the return of Bronson
Carlos, I really want to watch it too.
Reed.
If they show it on Peacock, I'm gonna do a watch along if you want to join me, and then we could do the Money in the Bank right after that as well.
CM Punk, and he is going to be a force to be reckoned with real quick.
The tsunami off the top rope that led, of course, the win by Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins. As we are now, folks, just moments away from Logan Paul challenging Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Jey Uso has the WWE fans on their feet. Every city eating with Jey Uso. I've never felt anything like this. Like the walls are moving. This is nuts.
It's your time to create your own legacy.
The World Heavyweight Champion in
Yo City. And then Logan Paul, your favorite wrestler, Papa.
Stupid. You don't know greatness when it's standing right in front of you. Man, I've done just about everything there is to do here in this industry, except win a world title.
So, Jey Uso, you have something that I want. We're gonna silence this noise. Because he think after 15 years that I would just hand this over to some punk-ass YouTuber like Logan Paul. Stop. That title, I'm gonna take it from you. So, Jay, enjoy it while you still can. Jay, you are not fit to be a champion. Logan Paul will be your new World Heavyweight Champion. From the Super Kingdom, Logan Paul. Jey Uso defends his World Heavyweight Championship against Logan Paul. Jey Uso continue to get it done. Forward.
Yeet. Here we go. Let me know in the comments who you guys got. Main event, Jey Uso retaining, or as they call him, the YouTuber, becoming world champion. I have Jey Uso retaining. So far, I've got all the matches correctly on who's gonna come up victorious.
Jey Uso and his brother Jimmy debuted
That's right.
in the WWE.
Yeah, Paco in a few weeks for Money in the Bank. Like I said, if Worlds Collide also gets shown on Peacock or anywhere else that we could get to, I'll do a live watch along. And then we could, if you want to join me, and then we could do the Money in the Bank as well that same day. It'll be a long day though.
I can't kill them. I'm gonna tell them you stop eating, bro. Stop eating.
Now they're going to another commercial break. All right, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Joker's Alongside Watch Along with Saturday night's main event. Logan Paul coming down for his title opportunity.
Challenger from Dorado Beach, Puerto Rico, by way of Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 220 pounds.
Saturday night main event on NBC is presented tonight by Dude White. That's clean, hands down.
To have Jay to retain,
Opportunity at this.
with Cena also talking to Jay earlier, it sounds like he might get involved.
This is the second title defense for main event Jay Uso here tonight.
Feels like everybody in the WWE is gunning for Jey Uso.
We will try to make it for that show. Yeah, that's cool.
The winner of this matchup, of course,
We'll make plans. We'll
no
see.
rest for the weary. 2 weeks from Monday in Phoenix, the winner will defend the world title against the former champ, Gunther, who I'm sure is watching this match very closely tonight. Referee Rod Tapata will be the official in this matchup for the world title. Both men successful at WrestleMania. Jey Uso defeating Gunther, tapping him out to win the title. Logan Paul beat AJ Styles.
It always feels like it's for the entire industry whenever Logan Paul is fighting somebody. He is taken to this business quicker than anyone.
John Cena in a backstage altercation with Jey Uso a little bit earlier tonight. Basically, Cena put a lot of pressure on Jey Uso's shoulders. Said, imagine if you lose to a quote YouTube.
Oh, big uppercut to
Bring all the props
Logan. Another one.
for John Cena.
Already dazed is Logan.
Number of months.
Cena thinks I'm ruin wrestling. Although if you listen to Logan Paul, he thinks it'd be great for wrestling and
Ooh, big back
Logan
elbow.
caught Jey with an elbow.
well, very good in between those ropes. Very well known around the globe.
And Paul now. Wow,
blockbuster.
Taking out Uso. And a kick up by Paul. Tremendous athlete, former United States champion. For the stain of the WWE fans.
Jey Uso here, he's not going to underestimate anybody because he's our world champ. But Logan Paul does seemingly sneak up on people.
And Logan off over the top takes out the champ.
A plancha.
Could be closing in on his first ever world title.
Jesus, they have too many commercials. We'll be back.
champion.
Welcome back to Joker's
here.
Wild Side
It's
Watch
Logan
Along.
Paul with his title
And we're
on the
back
line
here on
our
Saturday Night's main event
tonight.
with Jay
He's put Logan
defending
Paul
his
in the ring
title
here.
Yeah,
against
was
Logan,
sitting on a clinic,
a
throwing a
YouTuber
number
Paul.
of jabs earlier on, of course, setting up Uso for the
Ooh,
titanium plated right hand. Bang.
big hip thrust.
Uso takes out Paul.
Hip attack. Covered
Here's
by
the cover
Jay.
by Jay to retain
One.
the championship.
Then kick out by
Remember
the
that
Maverick.
right hand of Logan Paul has knocked out Jey Uso 3 separate times in the past number of weeks.
Maybe even 4 in the preparation here for our world champion. Jey Uso taken to the sky.
Going for a splash. Nope.
Logan Paul
Cover. A roll up.
pulls him through. Shoulders
One,
down.
2, nail.
Count kick out by Uso.
Zapata's an incredible referee. Oh, Logan's not
Logan not happy.
Thought it was a slow count by Zapata.
Logan's been here for a few years. He's had a couple massive matches, still young in his entirety.
And Logan looking to put Jey Uso away here, perhaps.
Walking him around.
The ring with the world champion.
Ooh.
Wow, roll through again. Logan's so impressive. Second rope.
Ooh.
Knees. The knees right to the midsection of Logan Paul. And Uso creates some space, trying to fight back into this.
Logan went for that moonsault, but ate the knees.
So,
Pop up. Samoan drop. Eats it all. Logan gets covered. 2. Nail kick out by Logan.
it's close though. Logan Paul was going to say no mas after that.
Oh, by the way, Carlos, I just went to a brewery out here close by where you live. We might want to try it out. It's pretty cool. I can't remember the name. I'll text it to you. But they have pretty good beer.
Logan Paul back to his feet as well.
You might want to try it.
Jey Uso looking to dig down deep, much like he did against Cooper back at WrestleMania. Paul trying to hang on.
Rips out the
Second turnbuckle
pad from the buckle.
ripped off, and Jey Uso now sends Logan out to the floor and into our table.
Jay looking to fly. Suicide dive.
Looking to fly.
And Jey now with a suicide
Ooh,
dive.
catches him with an elbow.
The right hand by Logan Paul caught Jey
Is it the
Uso.
right hand?
And now sends Jey into the corner. And Logan Paul off the
Oh,
apron.
buckshot lariat. Ooh, super kick. Cover. Then kick out. That was a close one. That was a good transition from that buckshot lariat to that super kick.
Great ring awareness by the champion Uso.
Yeah, that was a great super kick to the face, especially after that front flip into the ring.
And 15 years ago tonight, mentioned earlier, Jey Uso made his debut in WWE with Brother Jey on Monday Night Raw. 15 years later, he's defending the World Heavyweight Championship in the main event of Saturday night's main event. Logan Paul, Jey Uso first into the exposed turnbuckle, and Logan now with an opportunity.
Jay eats it. Ooh. Uh-oh, Logan champion too. Nail kick out. Nail.
That hand is dropped, Jay, so many times over the last few weeks. Exposed turnbuckle into that massive right from Logan Paul.
Logan's got to be wondering, what do I have to do to put Jey away?
Mhm.
One more big right.
Uh-oh.
Paul here tonight.
Super kick again
Super kick.
from
Logan's down.
Jay.
Uso setting him up, looking for the frog splash to retain the championship. Jey from up top.
Splash hits. Uh-oh. Who's coming out? One. Cena. Cena's gonna pull it. Yeah, I told you. Cena gets involved. Wow. He's not disqualified yet.
That prophecy may come true here tonight. The officials out.
Uh-oh. Your guy, American Nightmare's here. Cody. Ooh. Cody returns. Crossroads. I guess this is Money in the Bank or SummerSlam. Crossroads to John Cena. Uh-oh. Oh, spear. Jay going up top. Cover. Jay. 1, 2, 3. And Jay retains. Woo.
Despite the efforts of Logan Paul and John Cena.
That's right.
And thank you, Cody Rhodes. Jay Uso, right. Enough. I'm sorry that the John Cena farewell tour rode right through Rhodes country. But I'm back. I'm ready to fight. You got yourself a partner, Logan Paul. I got myself a brother in the world, heavyweight champion. We'll see you at Money in the
Tag match at Money in the Bank. Hell yeah.
Das ist Seelenstoff.
Hell yeah. Woo. That's going to be a great show. Let me know what you thought about Money Banks. Saturday night's main event in the comments. That was a great way to end Saturday night main event, to be honest with you. Having John Cena interfere and then the returning Cody Rhodes. Hell yeah. Well, other than that, join me on, I don't know if I'm doing tomorrow, but Monday Night Raw. I'll be doing a watch along. Other than that, remember to be grateful for everything you have. Be grateful for the problems you don't have, as it could always be much worse. I've been Lobo, and this was JoJerz Wildside Watch Along. See you next time.